Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Hope in Simply Grace. Breathe in hope, walk in grace. So, have you ever found yourself in a situation where life, or just the universe in general, firmly and absolutely tells you no? I mean, you wanted that job, you wanted that relationship, you wanted that specific outcome so badly, and the door was just slammed right in your face. It hurts, doesn't it? Well, in today's explainer, we're going to unpack exactly what it means when life says no and why that harsh rejection might actually be the absolute greatest hidden blessing of your entire life. Okay, let's dive right into this. Breathe in hope. Walk in grace. I want to establish right out of the gate that if you are feeling stuck today, or if you're just stinging from a really painful recent rejection, this is a safe space for you. Seriously, take a deep breath right now. Drop your shoulders a bit. You know, we put so much immense pressure on ourselves to achieve, to acquire, to constantly push forward. But sometimes, truly walking in grace means giving yourself the profound permission to accept that a closed door isn't a failure. It really isn't. It's just a redirection. And understanding that difference, it changes absolutely everything.
So why does life sometimes feel like we're stuck in a parking lot? Picture this. You're driving in one of those incredibly confusing multi-level underground parking garages. You know the ones I'm talking about. You're driving endlessly, turning the wheel, burning gas, dodging concrete pillars, and squinting to read those tiny faded signs. You've got plenty of action going on, you're constantly moving, but you're not actually getting anywhere. You literally cannot find the exit. And why does our day-to-day life feel exactly like this sometimes? Well, often it's because we don't actually know what we truly want. We're just spinning our wheels, imitating the motion of progress without a real destination in mind.
And that brings us to a crucial turning point. It's when life finally steps in and delivers a firm, undeniable enough. Sometimes we desperately need a loving authority figure to give us a massive pattern interrupt. Look, when life gives you a firm no, or when a frustrating situation finally screams enough, it feels incredibly harsh in the moment. Your ego takes a massive hit. But I promise you, it isn't a punishment. Think of a loving parent suddenly pulling a child away from a hot stove. That forceful no is actually a crucial redirection toward true freedom. It's life stepping in and saying, hey, stop spinning in circles in this dark parking garage. Let's finally get you out of here.
Now, this brings up a core conflict we all face every single day, your destiny versus your desires. And we mix these two up all the time. True freedom isn't just running wild and doing whatever you want at any given second. Actually, true freedom means turning away from those fleeting, misaligned desires and actively pivoting toward the unique, beautiful destiny that was specifically meant for you. Your destiny is who you were uniquely created to be. It's deep and it resonates. But our desires, well, they can get us into a whole lot of trouble because, quite frankly, half the time they aren't even ours to begin with. They're just echoes of the world around us.
Have you ever suffered from copy-paste syndrome? I know I absolutely have. This is when you literally press Control-C on someone else's desire and then press Control-V right into your own heart. As humans, we don't just copy how people dress or how they talk or what kind of car they drive. No, the deeper, much more dangerous trap is that we accidentally copy what they want. We sit on our couches, we scroll endlessly through our feeds, we see the carefully curated highlight reel of someone else's life, and suddenly our brain goes, oh wait, I need to want that too. We paste their desires into our own lives, and then we sit around wondering why we end up feeling so inexplicably empty.
Let me give you a hilarious and totally relatable example of how this plays out. Let's say it's Saturday night. You've been looking forward to staying in, putting on your softest sweatpants, and watching a movie all week long. You're happily standing by the stove making popcorn, feeling totally at peace. It's your ideal night. But then you make the critical, fateful mistake of opening social media. You see a vibrant, perfectly lit post of your friends out eating an amazing, bubbling, spicy hot pot. Suddenly, you look around your cozy, quiet living room in absolute disgust. You get so distracted by their hot pot and the sudden feeling that you should be out doing something exciting that you completely forget your popcorn on the stove, and you burn it to an absolute crisp. 5 seconds ago, you were perfectly, completely happy. But you copied their desire, pasted it into your life, and ruined your own perfectly good evening.
Think about the number 100 for a second. If you've ever played a sports video game or an RPG, you know you can often go in, create a custom character, and kind of cheat the system to max out every single stat to 100. Perfect speed, perfect strength, perfect agility, perfect charisma. You essentially build an overpowered superhero who can do absolutely everything flawlessly. But here in the messy, beautiful real world, we just can't be everything and everyone. We can't have every single talent, excel in every single career, or collect every single life experience we see glowing on our screens. And you know what the huge secret is? That is absolutely okay. Being yourself is enough. When life tells you no to a path that isn't yours, it is fiercely protecting the path that is yours.
We really need to completely reframe our modern anxiety. We are all deeply, deeply infected by FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's this constant, nagging, exhausting anxiety that everyone else is living a better, richer, hotter, more exciting life than we are. But at Miss Explainer, I want to introduce you to a completely new concept, favor. Favor over my own. You don't ever need to fear missing out on what others have, because there is specific favor, a specific calling, and a specific joy meant only for your own life. You don't need their busy hot pot night when you have your own amazing, peaceful movie night waiting for you. You just have to be present for it.
This brings us to one of the most liberating truths you're ever going to hear, and it's so incredibly simple. His is his, yours is yours, or hers is hers, and yours is yours. If a certain path, a big promotion at work, a shiny new relationship, or a specific blessing clearly belongs to someone else right now, let them have it, cheer for them, be genuinely happy for them. Because someone else's success doesn't drain your bank account of blessings. It simply means your specific path is still out there waiting for you. Life measures out exactly what is right for us, in the exact right season. We don't need to constantly resize our portion or painfully try to squeeze our feet into someone else's shoes.
All right, it is time for our Life Plus moment. This is the part of the explainer where we turn all this good insight into real-world action. Here are 3 highly practical steps you can take today to add real value to your life. Step 1, stop looking at other people's cups. Seriously, just put the phone down for an hour. Step 2, hold your own cup. Look at what's in your hands right now and recognize the unique gifts, the quiet talents, and the current blessings already overflowing in your own life. And step 3, stand firm and let it be filled. Stop asking the universe for someone else's life. Firmly, gratefully hold the unique cup you've been given, stand resolute in who you truly are, and trust that in time it will completely overflow.
So, the very next time you hear a no, don't panic. Don't try to force open a door that was locked for your own protection. Just smile, knowing deep down that it's a loving redirection toward your true yes. Before we go, I want you to ask yourself today, what is one no in your life right now that you need to start treating as a blessing? Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and taking this journey toward true freedom. Everyday hope and simply grace. See you next time.